Hi, I'm Bob Black. I'm a senior at Bowling Green State University. The media that I work in primarily is digital photography, but I dabble in digital painting and a bunch of other media. I've been pursuing digital photography, well, ever since I got a digital camera, but photography in general since I was little, and also drawing as well. What interests me about photography is it makes me happy and makes me enjoy, life a little bit more. It makes me feel more like alive, being able to portray something and giving meaning to something. A general cliche or idea that comes to mind when somebody's says digital photography is oh yeah, you just point and shoot a camera, and anybody can do it, but really that isn't the case. Generally you look for meaning behind your photos. So when somebody's oh yeah, anybody can do it, yeah, anybody can take a picture, it's not that hard, but creating a picture with meaning behind it is the difficult part, and that's the part that I do with my own photography. I don't really have other artists that I follow. The main people I really follow are actually my close friends. So, fellow classmates, people like my old roommate, Derek Brennan, my other friend, Jamie Tift, and just my other classmates. My creative aspirations, they derive from a lot of areas. The first and foremost being my grandfather. He's what inspired me to become an artist in general. So that's the beginning. Then everything else comes from my youth, growing up playing video games and stuff. The art, just the different styles you can attain was really inspirational, and they drive most of my pieces, as well as the morals behind those as well. So senses of adventure and heroism and stuff like that. The first piece would have to be my photos in a series called The Factory, and it's a set of photos that I took with a bunch of friends over the summer at an old abandoned factory, and it's random stuff, but it was more about degradation, and things falling apart, and just beauty in it. The next was another set at the same place, but I titled it Looking for Something to Hold On To. That one I used 3 models to represent 3 survivors, looking for, comfort with not only one another, but for a place to live in a survival area. And then the third would have to be just started recently dabbling in digital painting. So just portraiture of people, famous people. But with that, I hope to go into I want to go into caricatures of people, of famous people, and friends. So, and involve that with digital painting as well. What matters most to me as an artist is that I'm having fun with my work. I don't want to just be sitting there creating work for, just because it's work. I'd rather enjoy what I'm doing, which is why I started doing more digital paintings and portraits and stuff, and I've started doing caricature artwork as well. That was really important because I struggle with depression, and it's been hitting me really hard recently. but when I do art, like, it brings me out of that. It helps me fight it. I'm Bob Black, and I'm a digital photographer.